It is hot out there. Whew. Guys, welcome to Mr. G's Room. Today's topic is all about how the environment impacts how we exercise. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, I like cold beverage, yeah. I like cold beverage, yeah. I like cold beverage, yeah.
Boy, it is a scorcher out there today. We don't have a whole lot of cloud coverage. The humidity is absolutely brutal. And to boot, I was running on pavement the whole time. I'll tell you, I just moved to Texas about 2 days ago, but Maryland Tony is not very happy with me right now. And Texas Tony is not very happy with Maryland Tony for not getting prepared for this kind of environment. But as you guys jump into your summer vacation, I do want us to talk about a couple of really important factors and how we can combat these types of environmental changes, right? As it gets to summer, it's only going to get hotter. It just means we need to take more precautions. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things that make our bodies work harder during exercise. I'm going to talk about a couple of things we can do to really help ourselves out as we stay outside for longer periods of time. Because honestly, the sun is shining, and I don't want to stay inside all day, so I'm going to be out there one way or another. So that's what you can expect in this video. I'm going to go clean up because I am a smelly, smelly mess. But I'll see you guys in just a second.
Yo, could I get a cold beverage? I need some leverage. A sweaty outside, some lemonade will be...
Hey guys, I am finally cooled off. I am cleaned up and got myself some water, which is really fantastic because, wow, I was really sweating a lot out there. So the question is, why do we sweat? And the answer to that is pretty simple. It cools off our internal temperature. When we exercise, as we're moving around and we're more active, our internal temperature raises. One of the ways that we stay cool is by sweating. Now, the misconception is that sweating works in the same way as if like someone were to spray you down with a hose. And really, it's actually totally different, right? When you are sprayed with a hose, that water is typically pretty cool, and your heat escapes your body as those two varying temperatures meet. When you sweat, it's actually totally different, right? When you sweat, the sweat traps in some of that heat from your body. And as that evaporates off your skin, it releases that heat, making you cooler. So it's really great whenever it's not humid out because there's no moisture in the air. All that sweat just evaporates immediately, and you actually stay really, really cool that way. When it's really humid out, it works not so effectively. The big reason for that is when it's humid out, the atmosphere is already full of moisture. It doesn't need to absorb any more moisture. It's only going to hold as much as it possibly can, and it's not going to take any of that moisture off of you. So what happens is your body's sweating, but it's not evaporating, which means that heat that it's trapped in it isn't going anywhere. So yeah, when it's humid out, you sweat the same amount, it just doesn't evaporate off your skin. And without that evaporation, you're not going to cool off nearly as much. So yeah, you're sweating, but it's just not working quite as well.
Beverage, yeah, cause I'm feeling kind of bored. Stick it in the fridge, stick it in the fridge, stick it in the fridge.
All right, guys. So how do you stay cool? How do you stay active? How do you keep having fun in this kind of weather? Well, I'm going to give you 3 pieces of advice. Number 1 is going to be pick a smart time to be outside, to play. I'd say avoid being outside anywhere from like 10:30 a.m. until like 2 to 3 p.m. That's when the sun is at its absolute most brutal. A lot of the times it'll burn off that cloud coverage, which makes it really difficult to find any shade, to find any respite from that just brutal heat. I was out there at noon, and wow, it really sapped me. Number 2 would be to make sure that you are staying hydrated. Make sure you're taking breaks to drink some water, preferably cold water if it's available. Definitely stay away from your sugary drinks, from sodas, from fruit juices. Those really aren't going to help you out a whole lot. And if anything, can actually make you more dehydrated, making you feel the effects of the heat, make those effects feel even more severe. All right, the number 3 piece of advice I've got for you is really just to help each other out. Make sure you're checking each other for signs of exhaustion, and if you do feel lightheaded, if you feel anything, find some shade, get some fluids in you. You need to sit back and relax because these heat-related illnesses and injuries really aren't fun to deal with. So that's all I got for you for today, guys. Be aware of your environment, and I hope you have a great time outside. Try and catch some rays. Have a good time out there. I know I'll try to be. You just got to be smart about it, right? All right, take care. Have a great day.
like cool beverage, yeah. I like cool beverage, yeah. I'm kinda thirsty.